see. Starting live. All right. Hey guys. Welcome to another episode of RoadFS Detail Memoirs. We are on the road today. So I guess you're wondering where we are, but I'm Jody.
I'm Rod, and we are on the road in Boise, Idaho. Our winner of the November giveaway of the Buff and Shine and RoadFS package, the relief package, is Sydney and iWash. So we're here in her shop here in Boise, and we're going to actually do the unboxing right here. So we got this awesome office box. I'll hold it while you unwrap it.
I'm so excited. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at all that. Set that right there. Holy cow.
So this is just a sample of everything you get in the kit.
Some awesome. Oh, this is my favorite project.
Yeah, we
see
knew
this
that.
saved my bacon yesterday. My goodness. Reflection artist. Yay. Stickers.
Small, big.
Small pads. That's so great. You know, I just got the Flex 3-inch last month, so that's awesome.
I want the Flex 3-inch so bad. I got a little strip on my boat that needs it really bad.
Well, you can borrow mine. Hey, you know what? I don't have one of those. That's
There
awesome.
you go.
We're actually we're gonna make some bigger ones. Yeah, we made you a special banner. So
Take that out there.
I was trying to remember how big some of your top space was. So
Very cool. That'll be
New
perfect.
shop there.
That'll fit right up there next to the buffet shop.
There you go. And then
Very
everybody,
cool.
this is the one thing,
yay.
everybody that wins this package gets the
Yay.
full Reflection Artist kit.
That's
So,
awesome. That's my favorite.
yep.
Very
There you
cool.
go.
Oh my
Tons
goodness.
and tons of stuff, big
Look at
and
that.
small. So remember,
that.
it's really simple to enter this contest. You go to our YouTube channel and you subscribe. The little button says subscribe. You've all done it. Go do it right now. It's really easy.
Very
Then
cool.
you post something that has hashtag Buff and Shine Manufacturing, hashtag Reflection Artist, and hashtag RoadFS. And that's all you have to do. Like Sydney did. You just post something and you can win. We're doing this for another 10 months.
whew,
Get in.
it's gonna be fun.
So awesome. Thank you guys.
Absolutely.
It's so exciting.
Well, and I love it because it's Christmas.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
I should have wrapped it in a Christmas package.
Here, we'll put a bow on it.
Well, and girls like me, we love the pads for Christmas, so.
That's right. Anybody that, anybody that's a detailer.
Is there any Tiffany blue ones in there? I guess this one kind of.
There's a little bit of a light one there. So you never know what you're going to get, but you know you're going to get the Reflection Artist kit. You're going to get some
Very cool.
stickers, a t-shirt, and free software. So I'm going to set this not in the water because you're detailing a car. But while we're here, tell us what you're doing.
I am ceramic coating this new Explorer today. It's my third ceramic coat this week. It's been a little nuts. Lots of new cars. People are buying new cars like crazy. I had a brand new Mustang GT500.
I saw that yesterday.
Had a brand new Range Rover, and then this one this week. So yeah, just got
Nice. So what are you using the coat with?
Inspiration and soul.
Nice.
My
Yep.
favorite.
Really easy to work with, guys. Anybody that Jody and I actually went down and did training in Utah with Sydney and got certified on inspiration coating. It's a very easy coating to work with. So that's the P&S.
Yeah, if I can do it, anybody can do it.
Have you got to use the new soul yet?
No.
Oh my gosh. I was on the phone with Keith yesterday and I said, I just wish I could put soul on everything. It's so amazing. It's the best. I love it. Yeah, so that's my favorite combo is to top inspiration with soul.
Nice.
So now, last time we were here, you were installing a dispensing system.
Yeah, the control. So cool. We've done a lot of videos on it lately. It is full out to market now. It's even available on the P&S site. So it is a chemical dispensing system. And man, how cool. How cool. It is great for home shops like mine, mobile guys, because they can pre-fill all their bottles before they go out.
Yep.
So basically it just dilutes your chemicals properly, and so it saves a lot on chemicals, and it is so cool.
And
So it's got the bucket fill, so now I don't have to lift my bucket up to fill it anymore.
Yep. And I was just talking to somebody yesterday about this, where some of their guys think, oh, geez, if a little bit's good, then a whole lot.
Right. Yeah.
I'm going to put a ton of this brake buster, this iron.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Use the proper dilution rates, because if you don't, you're going to damage something. You could damage the clear coat in the interiors. You could damage the seats or the carpets. You could take the dye out of something. So make sure you're using the proper dilution rates. That is an awesome system to use for that. So
I love it.
That is really cool.
So how's business?
So crazy. So crazy. I keep waiting for like a snow day. But it never happens. So yeah, I'm booked out till mid-January right now. So yeah, it's just been crazy. Good. Awesome.
That's great.
That's awesome. Super cool.
Yeah. So we're hearing that from a lot of people. That's good news that people are still busy and they're booking stuff out. A lot of people are choosing to, take care of the cars they have or get new cars and make sure that they're really clean at this time of the year and going into, in Idaho we have crap on the roads, they salt the roads, they sand the roads, they don't fix the roads, it's just every kind of horrible scenario you can think of, thanks for that. And but it does, for folks like you that have a shop, it makes it really good to come in and do that. So
Yeah, I stay packed all year. It's awesome.
So what's new, up and coming for 2021?
Oh my goodness. Well,
Because I mean, you're doing so much with P&S, right?
Yeah. So,
and you're doing your own shop. I mean,
So hopefully with P&S we'll be able to get back to going to our shows and stuff. I saw a post from MTE yesterday, and they're like, full speed ahead. I don't know about that.
How they're going to do that?
I don't know. So, I was hoping that MTE would go off, but I'm not sure. That seems really close now. But hopefully, once we get in kind of to the summer months, June, July, August, we'll be back at all of our big events, and we'll hope. But we did start, if you guys didn't see, we have started the Park and Shine with P&S, and so that'll be a new program that we're implementing next year. So if you did not watch that, go check the P&S YouTube for some information on that. So just trying to kind of focus it more on little community meetings. So that'll be something where we can get the detailers involved in their community and get P&S involved. And so that's something we'll be focusing on a lot for 2021. And then hopefully we'll just be able to get back to connecting and everything.
that'd be really nice.
This is a big deal. This is our second actual live podcast in 2 months. That's 2 in a row.
Oh my gosh.
And we've had to wear masks both times. It's weird.
Yeah, but at least we're actually getting out and doing some stuff, and we're happy about that. And Jody and I have been talking to some folks in the last 48 hours about doing some stuff in different communities. So we may be in opposite sides of the country in the next couple of months. And,
Cool.
One end over there and one end over there. And
I think we've all figured out how to do it safely, right? I mean, there's obviously still some people that aren't, but I think, for the most part in the detailing community, I haven't heard of any issues. And we've had a couple, things. I went to Portland this fall. We didn't have any issues. The rag company here in Boise had their whole TRCMA, no issues. I went to Big Bear for a week and did our whole, we had no issues. So I think when done properly, we've figured out how we can all get back together.
Yeah.
Small groups.
Yeah.
And that's what I think is the key there is making sure that you're taking the precautions just because I definitely don't want to be somebody that causes something to prolong longer. I just want to make sure that things get back to whatever they can as soon as they can. And hopefully some vaccines will be going here pretty good. But so a lot of times when we do this, and you've been on this show before too, we ask, so what is the advice you would give somebody else in a typical, let's give Boise, Idaho, typical scenario, all 4 seasons could happen in the same day.
Yeah.
It's 20
The same afternoon.
Maybe 30s for the high, and we're getting into the teens at night.
Yeah.
Still snow on the north side of things right now from a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
So in that environment, what's your advice for other folks that are trying to do detailing?
So I really focus on rinseless washes. So that's what I just did on this vehicle, and you can see there's not a whole lot of water on the ground.
Nope.
So I really utilize rinseless. I also just communicate with my customers. So for me, where I'm in my neighborhood, and I can't really wash outside, right? Because you guys saw my driveway, that's just from the snow. It would immediately freeze. And so if I'm not in an area where I don't have that ability to make the little ice rink, so I just communicate with my customers and say, hey, if you have a lot of dirt or something going on, please run it through a car wash or run it through the self-wash. So I just let them know I don't have the ability to wash outside. So I let them know what I need done prepped because I'm really just doing the detail, right? So I'm not there to get the mud and the dirt out. And so I will communicate with them, let them know, please get all the hard stuff off. And then I do rinseless. I obviously keep my door shut, try to keep it warm in here. I actually like it at 54. When it gets over 54, I get too hot. So in here. This is the perfect temperature for me. And then mainly the other thing too that I think is important is, this one was fine, but I had another one this week where if the car lives outside and I'm going to be coating it, I will tell them I need it the night before so that it's in a temperature controlled garage. You really want that steel at a good temperature. Yep. If it's frozen overnight, it's really hard to bring steel up to temperature to work on it. So I always make sure that it's garaged overnight in a warm garage. And if not, then I make accommodations for them to bring it here. And then just cure times. I kind of spend a little bit more time discussing cure times with them because we don't have the sun on our side. A lot of times in the summer, when you coat a car and you go out, that's the best time for it to cure is in the sunshine. So we don't have that, so kind of discuss with them what their next week looks like, you know, just to make sure that we have a heads up on any kind of issues. You know, if they're going to be driving to Utah or anything like that, we need to know. So that's kind of it. Just mainly rinseless, make sure that the car's semi-prepped so that I don't have a bunch of mud and dirt around here. I do use my pressure washer in here on the wheel wells and the wheels, and then I have a dedicated vacuum that I suck up the water with. So, I mean, everything does still get rinsed, just not that heavy gallons and gallons and gallons. So,
and I think one of the keys is, since I've been in your shop multiple times, the key that I'm going to say is organization.
Yeah.
Having a dedicated vacuum for that kind of thing. Having your products lined up. I know it sounds silly to have it to the point of you know exactly which bottle's on the left and the right, but it does save you time, and the efficiency there is the key. I know the folks that do interiors are the same way. Make sure the brush and everything is set up. Make sure your batteries are charged. Make sure that you're not, you know, trying to come up with something at the last minute, and all of a sudden now you're dragging an electrical cable around and it's hitting the rocker panel. So make sure your organization is set up. Take the extra time to do that. And you know, if you're slow in the winter time, think about your community, because when we talk to people throughout the world, in your different environment, you have differently. Some people salt, some people do sand, some people don't have the same problem. Some of you know, if you're in Florida or California or Arizona, you don't have that kind of climate. A lot of the super cold weather climates focus on interiors. They're just like really hammered down on interiors because they can get just horrible. That just nasty caked on white stuff from the streets here in Boise, Idaho. Thanks again for that. That needs to be cleaned up. And the other one is windshields. I like the statement you made in Idaho. You just got a new windshield or you're about to get one. The rocks available here. Some of the coatings now for the glass is a great thing. And just, you know, look at your communities. You've had situations where the drastic temperature changes can alter everything, the metal and the glass, and just it's evil. So I think that's probably for the people in this climate. It's taking advantage of that. Even if you're not in this climate, take advantage of the climate you're in and what you can do in that environment. Obviously now we're not doing motorcycles, but I would love to see somebody detail a snowmobile. If you've done a snowmobile,
oh, that's cool.
That's what I haven't
post hashtag RoadFS so we see it. I would love to see somebody do a snowmobile. I have one up in the hills 2 hours from here, and every time I see it, I'm like, man, I really should put something on that.
That's funny.
You've done a snowmobile. I want to see it.
That's funny. I've done challenge. I've never done a snowmobile. That's funny.
And there's tons of people having to wrap them. People do crazy stuff with snowmobiles. So post if you've ever ceramic coated or detailed somebody else's snowmobile.
One other thing that I want to mention that goes along with not only 2020 but also the winter is customer relationships. So that has been what has completely saved me this year. I mean, I think that, you know, shops that didn't have a really great customer base with really great relationships probably struggled. And for me, that was never more apparent how important that was. I've always known how important it was in the winter time, because you know that you have those customers that rely on you and, you know, trust you and all of that. But even just leading through the pandemic, my customers completely trusted me. I had that relationship with them to, you know, where they still felt completely comfortable coming to my shop. They knew who I was. They were totally comfortable talking to me. So I think that relationships and your experience is really what carries you through hard times, whether it be a pandemic or ice. Either one, it kind of applies. And then the other thing, as far as having people still schedule in the winter, I tell all of my customers, and it's my favorite line, is that during the winter, details are about protection, not about being pretty. And it just points out to them that we're not doing it this time to be flashy driving down the street. We're doing it to protect the paint. And I let them know, like, when you drive off, it could get totally dirty, but when you wash it, it's going to look just like this again. So that is just something you really want to be very communicative with them about, that this time of year, it's not about being pretty.
Right.
We're just trying to protect the investment at this point. And then they're like, oh yeah, perfect.
See, winter's like rod. It's not about being pretty. It's about...
Yeah, just don't let them use the excuse. Well, it's just going to get dirty next week.
No, that's really, I think that's really good advice, and I think that's why people focus on different areas during the winter. But it's also about, I mean, there's a lot of people that are packing up their summer car, right? They're taking that car and they're getting it coated and getting it detailed and then packing it away for the winter if they're in that kind of environment. So that's really good. The other thing about organization is, software. We sell software. Use the software to your advantage. Following up with your customers, sending them those photos of their vehicles, reminding them that, hey, let's get scheduled right now for springtime. You know you're going to want to take it out, and let's get it scheduled right now for coming up in the spring. So
Yeah, are you doing any boats, storing boats still, or is that all done?
I'm done with boats now. So I do most of them before they get put away for the winter. So I do just like the winterizing detail. So nope, I'm done. It's too cold. And I can't fit a boat in here. I probably could, but most of them, and you know what's funny?
The racks.
You guys are going to laugh at this. I didn't know those folded. So somebody said to me, because there was something going on outside, and I was like, oh, I wish this could fit in my garage. And a guy drove by and said, well, all you'd have to do is just lower the boom. What do you think that little joint is for? And I was like, no idea.
Mine doesn't go down, but a lot of them do.
It's completely off in the winter. Just cover all this.
It's okay. I like doing them outside, so it's fine.
It's awesome. So,
Awesome. Well, let's wrap up.
Thanks for watching this. Get into this thing. It is awesome. We've had a really, really, really good success with this. In fact, we have 2 other product companies we've already talked about future giveaways. So RoadFS is going to be the giveaway kings. So get hooked up. Again, it's subscribe. It's really just click.
Subscribe, hashtag RoadFS.
Smash the bell.
That's right.
That's it. Smash the bell. Bing, ding.
So subscribe on YouTube. Hashtag Buff and Shine Manufacturing, hashtag Reflection Artist, and hashtag RoadFS, and then just post something. It can be anything. You can talk about how awesome Jody's beard is. You can talk about how awesome we are. Whatever. How great you love Reflection Artist pads.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, you got to put a vote on that beard.
Yeah, that's right.
That's awesome. So, before we wrap up, how do people find you in the Valley?
So I am iWash Auto Detailing on Instagram, so it's like iPhone but iWash. And then my name is obviously Sydni Brae Gwinn. You can find me on Facebook. Same on Facebook with the iWash. I also am on the P&S page a lot. I manage that page and do the Instagram, so I'm on there all the time. If you want to get a hold of me, if you have any questions about P&S or whatever. So yeah.
It's good.
Easy cheesy. If you can't find us, you are not worth it. So, thanks, guys. Again, get on there. We'll be on for the next 2 weeks. We're going to do our giveaway right before Christmas and for December, and we'll keep rocking. Talk to you guys next week.
See ya.
See ya.